let's have some fun with chord tone soloing. And we're going to look at the CD and use it. So chord tone soloing, a guitarist's guide to melodic improvising in any style. This is from Musicians Institute, Hal Leonard. Looks like it's $24.99 if you buy one. I recommend it. I'm going to break out that CD. You know about CDs, right? That's short for compact disc. I can't believe you didn't know that. Alright, let's just see what's going on here. So, you need a CD player. You really do need one, because then you can buy my CDs and other bands. So, chord tone soloing. We're going to run through a little bit of this, reading the disc. Alright. So, let's just get right into it. We already reviewed this recently. Let's just play the CD, and we're going to tune to the track 1. If it will play. Come on, baby. Give it a little help, spin it a little bit. Reading the disc, come on. Don't be sitting there. Read. Good. Go. Well, son of a... There it is. Alright. So it's going to give us some pitches to tune to. Just for fun, let's check it out. There's an E. Pretty good. A. Check all your A notes. D. Sounds pretty good. Here comes G. B. Good enough. Okay, we're going to do track 2, which is A to D, hitting some roots. Here it is. A, D, A, and D. So those are 7th fret notes. It stops. All right, track 3. We're going to have a lead-in note. 1, 2, 3. C, A, C, D, C, A, C, D, C, A. Yeah! Alright, flip the page. More lead-in notes, only slightly more interesting. More stuff happening. 1, 2, 3. C, A. I blew it. It's supposed to be G, A, but I played C, A at the end. Alright, let's do the next one. These are major thirds. We're going to hit the major third of A, which is C sharp. Here it comes. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. The major third of D is F sharp. Fades out. Now we're going to use those thirds with the lead-in notes. 1, 2, 3. Targeting the thirds. Now we're going to flip and go to track 7 on page 10. Let's see what's going on here. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that again. I missed that lead in. Track 7, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There it is. Now we're going to bring in some eighth notes. Oh boy, getting very intricate now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to pause. So basically we've been jamming from A chord to D chord. So if we had a band and we're practicing and we're learning how to solo, hopefully our band would just go. That's the idea for a really basic jam. So those are kind of your most fundamental chords as far as playing in a typical rock song of some sort, rock or country or blues. Okay, so that's what's going on. You could do them as bar chords. Or you could do some sort of so you could decorate that any way you want. Alright, now we're going to do some more lead-in business. So these are kind of just exercises. This is not necessarily a blazing solo, but for my students this is a very good level to practice at. So the next one, we're going to just mix it up a little bit. We're going to put we're still going to hit thirds, but we're going to also hit, like, we're going to land on fifths, roots. We're just going to land on different notes. Let's just see what's going on here. Track 9. Play, man. Come on, baby. Yeah, here it comes. That's an old, very old CD player. Hey, cat. 2 and 3 and 4. Kind of hard to see with the cat sitting right there. Pause. All right. You mind? Okay, now we're going to add the E chord. So the third of E is G sharp. So we'll be targeting that a little bit. So track 10, it covers page 12, 13, and 14. So it's 3 verses of 12 bar blues. And it has a big variety of phrasing, combining dotted half notes, eighth notes, quarter notes. Nothing too crazy, but you do have to flip the page. There's rests, there's a dotted quarter note, dotted half note. Let's just see if I can keep up. when I had a lot of students working on this book, we would get to track 10, and we would be stuck there for a while. And I'm like, well, you're close. Try it again. And when you get through track 10, you're doing pretty good. You're understanding the timing and the phrasing and targeting certain chord tones over 12-bar blues. So that's really, you know, the way you got to function as a guitar player. All right, this is not going to go well with the cat on me, but let's try it. Here's an A. These are whole notes. 2, 3, D. The C sharp of, that's a third of A, the root. Here's the D. Root. Now a third. Root of A up high. Root of A down low. Here comes the third of E. G sharp. The root of D. The third of A. The root of E. Now we got lead in notes. Good. We're on page 13. 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and flat of fifth. 2 and 3 and 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 page 14. Gets crazy here. And 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and yeah. Good. Whoa, cool. So if you made it that far, you're doing pretty good. So the deal is, if you learn the A minor pentatonic scale, which the book mentions back here on page 9, that's all good. But running up and down that scale is not really going to give you a solo. You have to kind of think about it. So I always say this book saved me a lot of trouble trying to really shred fast. It kind of made me a little bit more reserved, where I just like, man, there's no point in killing yourself trying to be the fastest guitar player. You can just kind of relax and hit the correct notes and be a little bit of a minimalist. So some of those scale tones sound kind of weird, like the fourth, which is D. If you hit a D over an A chord, the note just sounds weird to me. Or here's an A chord, or down here. So when it comes time to hit a D chord, just kind of keep moving to the next note. So, or maybe to the root, or up to the fifth. So I try to tell my students, don't land on that D when you're doing this, when you're on an A chord. When you're on a D chord, is there anything to watch out for? Well, maybe like the C sharp would sound weird on a D chord. I mean, some notes will just have a lot of tension. They want to push on. But some notes sound kind of like a target. If you look at page 9, there's a little picture of a target over the major third. So those are chord tones. Try to land on a chord tone if you want to just blend in with the chord progression versus just sort of stumble around the scale. Then you can get kind of a bag of tricks and licks and patterns that you know that work. You know, like here's for A, there's a D, oops, There's a D, A, or there's A, D, there's a G sharp for the E, there's A. Well, there you go. If we want to do a little more, maybe we'll jump ahead sometime in the near future to the caged system on page 25. We can run up and down that a little bit, kind of review the cage system, get into our major scales, which are on like page 27 and 28. That's a lot of fun. And then there's an exercise with a CD track on page 29, track 15. We can get up into that. So let's save that for later. All right, I'm just recommending Chord Tone Soloing by Barrett Tagliarino. It is really cool. It's well written. It's kind of hard to get students way far. The furthest student I ever got in that book, she was a 10-year-old girl that came in every week, just all business, and she pushed way, 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 way ahead into the book. All kinds of like arpeggios, like minor 7, flat 5, diminished, augmented, major, minor, dominant 7th. Little kid. She just went way far in that book. And I don't know, eventually, like that family had 2 sons and 2 daughters that studied with me. They all were great, but they all kind of eventually got into other things and let guitar go. But, we never forget our time with our teacher, and I never forget my students. So keep practicing, and let me know what you think. Thank you.